Good afternoon. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is August 5th, 2020. And what I want to show you now is kind of an updated version of the Ichimoku Williams system. And what I want to do is we'll just go through step by step to show you how the system works. So with that being said, we'll get right into it. So the reason why I designed the system is to try to help traders become a consistent trader, also help them to stay out of bad trades. So how the system works is on the very top left-hand corner, you will see kind of your progression of when to enter a trade. And I try to set it up as priority levels, as priority 1, priority 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So if we are trend trading, and you can counter trend as well, but if you're trend trading, what you want to do is stay on the right side of the trade. And actually this is a perfect example because today I sat pretty much the whole day while I was programming waiting to get in the trade I wanted. I wanted to go long today, and I couldn't get long today because nothing was happening. So let's take a look how the system works. Basically, the very first square right here is your background, and I created the day trend. If you follow the day trend itself over and over again, even today was a terrible day, but look at it, was consolidation. That's why I say it's a perfect example. If you follow the day trend, you can take trades accordingly, step 1, to the day trend. And that's what the key. So when the day trend turns green, the letter D for day trend will go green. When the day trend turns red, it's signaling red for shorts. Okay? And I know we try to break rules, but if you try not to break your own rules, you can actually become a very consistent trader. For example, even though at 5:30 in the morning, as you can see here, if the day trend was green, and with all the other scenarios when we get into this zone here, we could have taken a trade for profit, even though we hit the high of the day. So for example, this day trend is red. So from this point forward, when it's turned red, that was our first signal to go short. Okay? That was step number 1. So even at the short zone, our potential maximum was $1,000 today on the NQ. Number 2 is the LeapTracker. I installed the LeapTracker within the system now because I really like how the LeapTracker performs. For basically, it's still, you can have it independent, but within the Ichimoku system, you can turn the cloud on or off. You can turn all the options on or off. But if you stay on the proper side of the LeapTracker, depending on your day trend and these numbers, your main goal is to have all these numbers one color, all these numbers the other color. So you like to see them all green or all red. Right now, the LeapTracker is yellow, and the reason why, we're inside the zone. As you can see here, right here, LeapTracker is yellow. We're in the zone. So we shouldn't be trading in it. And as you can see, where the fractals are hitting here and here, there's support and resistance on the LeapTracker. So we're squeezing right now. Now, I went through my previous video of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but we'll go through it again. Number 1 states this cloud here, the Kijinsen cloud, is an uptrend right now. As you can see, that's why it's 1. Number 2, we want to know if the Chico span is above or below the price. And as you can see, this Chico span is above the price, so number 2 is activated. Number 3, as you can see, it's really close, so it was just on a hair right here, so we have to wait till the next minute. But basically it wants to know if price was above or below the cloud, and we were right on the line, so we'll have to take a look how 3 works here. Number 4, the color of the cloud is green right here. And number 5, we want to know if Chico span is above or below this cloud. And the reason why the Chico span is beige right now, it's because of the parameters of the initial trade of number 1. That's why it's beige. And that's about it. And that's how the 5 of all the logic is set up. So, and then we'll get into this section here. And what it does, let's go back here. So, as you can see, the whole day today was absolutely ugly. Okay, so what we have with the day trend being red, and let's say these were different colors at this point in time, our optimum is, of course, is try to break where this red box is going down, and it was terrible all day. You do have an area on the day trend, and I'll put it in the rule book, even though all these numbers can be green. Right here is the deep retracement of the day trend, and you can take the trade. Deep retracement, once again, you can take the trade. These are the only exceptions within the day trend. If you could see it peaking out and starting to fail right here, you can take the trade on the day trend. Vice versa if it's on the other side. If this was coming down and it was green and you notice it's starting to fail and bouncing up, we can take the trade going up. That's the only condition on the day trend. So the LeapTracker, once again, as you can see, we're within the cloud, but this Kijinsen span is starting to break to the sell side. But as you can see, we're all in consolidation, so we don't have a trade. Okay, now let's get into a little bit of these fundamentals here. I'm going to bring it up a little bit more here. So what I try to do is try to give you as much information as possible. And how it works, let's see how an uptrend looks like so we can look at the numbers here. Let's go. That's 8 o'clock at night. I want to try to find a regular market day. Sure, we can do that. Okay, perfect. Minus this section for now. What I want to just show you is this, or the background of this color first. So what the background entails, it entails momentum energy, or how fast the market is moving. The numbers on the left, exclude this number for now, but the numbers on the left, number 5 and 1.25, is because I'm doing NASDAQ, I'm moving currently right now 5 points within about 3 or 4 bars, on average, or 1.25 points or 5 ticks. Sorry, my apologies. 5 ticks are a point and a quarter every 4 bars. It's really, really, really slow, as you can see. Once it's slow like this, it's gray, relaxing I call it, energy, normal energy, getting really quick to yellow, and red is insanely crazy. And as you can see, we could be in vibration up and down here. Okay, now let's keep on going back. I want to go to the previous day where I was showing you. Okay, so when I see it red, for myself, I try to stay away as possible. I mean, you can jump in, you know, it's each to your own discretion. But it's too volatile for me. I like, if I go from yellow to green or green on, then it's a little more easier to trade. But this is what the background colors is set for. This is the Bill Williams basic whatever their system. But what I did is I changed a few things here for ourselves. What the gold bars entail, you can change your colors. If the bar turns gold, we're having a very strong momentum push. So if we get early enough on the gold bar, let's change this, local crosshairs here. So I'm on this bar, we're firing right up, okay? Once it peaks out right here, we have to see what there's retracement in. And as you can see, there was a second wave of energy going up, and a third wave of energy going up to the peak before starting to fall. Then you can start using your divergence to find out when you peak. This line right here, I call it your momentum line. So if it's peaking out and it's starting to turn around, I'm starting to looking, and I'll look at confirmation from here and this point. So point A, diversion point B, because this is going up, and also this is starting to turn down, so I'm thinking it's at exhaustion, and we can say we're done with the trade. Because you just look at this, is from 9:30 to 9:35, 10:15, there you go, you're starting to pull back. Okay, this band itself here, I also added, and you can turn that on or off, is the buy sell activator. As you can see where the diamonds are forming, also I put it in with the strips as well. So once it gets to the 0 mark, we can once it gets to the 0 point, then we know when the buy sell activator is changing. That's why I have it set up that way, because when the diamond activates, you know, you can sometimes get a really good punch. As you can see, a diamond coming down here. So what we're doing is, this is actually just a perfect scenario for this one. I mean, we have the day trend, we're crossing the cloud. It actually got down to here with a fractal point, but the energy was giving you an early enough indication saying we're punching hard. We have strong energy going down, momentum going down. Everything is pushing down, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus all these yellow bars here. So then you have a really good punch until the end. We get to the peak here. You got your first green bar here, second green, third green bar. You know you're exhausting, because you can see it's wicking out here. So you have a lot of information on this system. So the key is if you want to be a consistent trader or a conservative trader, wait for the colors, the day trend to change. Make sure we're on the side of the LeapTracker, and then we can go into these 5 phases of the Ichimoku system to be on the right side of the trade. And if you start seeing these 5 colors are good, and then you start noticing on your Bill Williams system down here, the gold starts activating with all green, it's really going to be a very aggressive move. So right now where we are, as you can see, the market's slow. It's been dead all day. Now we're just waiting for this to start taking off here, and hopefully if we get enough energy later on tonight, once we break this cloud, the Leap tracker might turn green, and hopefully Daytrend will activate right away. Then we can start setting up our trades, and then hopefully make a few points here and there. Okay, now if we take, for example, if we take a look at the ES. ES was really flat today. So with the ES right now, it's stating basically everything is on the green zone except for our cloud is just starting to turn up, so this will turn green right away. And number 2 would be, yeah, so the Chico span right here hasn't crossed yet. It's kind of within that zone. So within probably the next minute, all this will be green here. So we're already starting to get in the good side of the trade. I'm looking here where the energy is. The momentum might come down a little bit. And then once we can start seeing this turnaround, or if I start seeing, oh, actually there is a gold bar right there. So we're starting to get some energy for an up push, so it could be a good possible trade right now. Okay, the reason why everything is gray here is what you'll have to do, depending on your trading strategy, because this is 1.5 points. You'll have to adjust it according to ES. I have my color code set up for NQ, and you'll have to decide which is the best way for yourself to get this set up for the NQ. So I'll show you within the chart here. So on the Williams system, right here, I have my NQ numbers set up. So probably for an ES systems, I'll say 30 is extreme. 30 ticks would be very, very extreme for the NQ. A warning probably would be, let me see here. No, 24 would be, no, I'll say 30. 30, and then I'll go 24, and then within normal would be 20. And relaxing, I'll say I can probably keep that at 12 as well. Okay. No, I'm going to switch this to, yeah, I'll keep that to 12. So for now, I might have to play with the numbers here. So throughout the whole, let's go back to, wow, market's been very slow on this for a while. Let's go to, I'm going to try a range 2. Might be a little noisy on a range 2 right here, but we'll see. Yeah, I expected that to get really choppy here. I'm going to go back to, let's go back to a minute chart here for a second. I might have to slow the numbers down, unless it was just really slow today. We had a few blues here, so I might just have to fine tune some of the numbers a little bit more here. We don't have any reds, so you'll have to play with it so you know when your energy is moving quite a bit here. Other than that, just if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me at abc123trader.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye.